Story.
Tell us a story.
Kanya makan fikadim as a man. In Arabic, the story begins. Kanya makan fikadim as a man. There was once, and there was not, a young man called Ashab who lived with his wife. Well, his wife was clever, and Ashab was not. They needed money. And his wife said to Ashab, Ashab, take either the horse or the cow to the market and sell it. We need the money. And Ashab thought, what should I sell? The cow that gives us milk or the horse that takes me around? And he couldn't decide. In the end, he decided, I need the horse. So he put the rope around the cow and he started walking with the cow towards the market. It was far away. And as he walked, he said, I'll sell the cow for lots of money. Can you say that? I'll sell the cow for lots of money. And as he was walking, 3 friends saw him. But they weren't Ashab's friends, they were each other's friends. And they thought, look at that foolish man who wants to sell that cow. We could play a trick on him. So one of the friends appeared on the path in front of Ashab and said, Ashab, where are you going? And Ashab said, I'm going to sell this cow for lots of money. No, you're not, said the friend. I've been to the market, and in the market they say that they will only buy a cow that has no tail. And your cow has a tail. Oh, said Ashab. And Ashab took out his knife and he cut off the cow's tail. Poor cow. Can you say that?
Poor cow.
Well, Ashab went on leading the cow and he thought to himself, I'll sell the cow for lots of money. Well, as he walked along, there appeared in front of him another of the 3 friends. Ashab, where are you going with that cow? And Ashab said, I'll sell the cow for lots of money. Oh, no, you won't, said the friend. I've been to the market. They will only buy a cow that has got no horns. Oh, really, said Ashab. And he took out his knife and cut off the cow's horns. And on he went, leading the cow. And he thought to himself, well, as he was walking along, the 3rd friend appeared in front of him. Where are you going, Ashab, with that cow? Oh, I'm going to the market and I'll sell the cow for lots of money. Really, said the friend. I don't think so. A cow with no tail, a cow with no horns. I've been to the market. They will only pay a lot of money for a cow that has no ears. Oh, said Ashab. Ashab took out his knife and cut off the cow's ears. Poor cow.
Poor cow.
On went Ashab. He was very happy. I've got a cow with no tail, no horns, no ears. I'll sell the cow for lots of money. When he got to the market, soon many merchants gathered around Ashab. What is that? A cow with no tail, no horns, no ears. Who on earth would buy a cow like that? And at that moment, Ashab realized he had been tricked by those 3 cruel friends. Oh, he was so ashamed. Please buy the cow, I need the money. Everyone laughed and turned away. In the end, one merchant felt sorry for Ashab and gave him just 3 lira. Only 3 lira for the cow? Ashab was so upset, he turned and walked home, thinking all the while, what a fool I am, what am I going to tell my wife? And when he got home and he showed his wife the 3 lira, oh, Ashab, what have you done? And he told her the whole story. But Ashab's wife was not so foolish as her husband, and she had a plan. Husband, yesterday you caught 2 rabbits, didn't you? Yes, wife, go and get them. And Ashab went round the back of the house and came back with the 2 rabbits, which were still alive. Here they are, wife, she said. Give one of them to me. And she took one of the rabbits. And Ashab, this is what you must do with the other rabbit. And she whispered into his ear, telling him her plan. What do you think her plan could be? Ashab took one rabbit and set off to the coffee house. He knew that in the coffee house the 3 friends would be relaxing. When he went in, they turned. Ashab, they said, did you sell that cow? Oh yes, said Ashab. Thank you, because the cow had no
Yes.
I got a good price for it. Thanks to you, we have done very well. And I would like to invite all of you to my house. Come to my house and eat with me and my wife. She will prepare a wonderful meal. Well, the 3 friends had heard that Ashab's wife was indeed a wonderful cook. What's your wife cooking? What would you like, said Ashab. Would you like couscous and roast lamb, perhaps? Oh yes, said the friends. Couscous and roast lamb. So Ashab took the rabbit out of his bag and said, Rabbit, listen. Go home to my wife, quickly, you know where she is, and tell her to prepare a delicious meal for these 3 friends and me. Couscous and roast lamb. Okay? Couscous and roast lamb. Now go quickly, tell her to start cooking, we'll be home soon. And he went to the door and he set the rabbit running. And the 3 friends said, what on earth was that? Oh, it's a special rabbit, said Ashab. But while we're waiting, let me buy you coffee. And Ashab took the 3 lira, the only money he had, and he used that lira to buy coffee for these 3 friends. And while they were drinking the coffee, the 3 friends were asking, that rabbit, what are you saying? Of course. My rabbit is a special rabbit, a magic rabbit. My rabbit can speak, my rabbit has a good memory, can count, he can play all kinds of tricks. The friend didn't believe a word of it. Come with me and eat at home. Very well. They followed Ashab to his house, and as they came closer they could smell delicious roasted lamb and couscous cooking. Well, they came to the house, they went inside, and there was Ashab's wife, and the food was prepared and laid out, and beside her was the rabbit. Well, they thought it was the same rabbit. How is this possible, they said. How can you have cooked all of this food? How did you know? And she said, the rabbit told me you would be here at this hour, so I have prepared the food. And the rabbit said, your preference is for couscous and roasted lamb. How could the rabbit possibly know this is a special rabbit? It really is a magic rabbit. And the 3 friends became very excited. One of them said, I will buy the rabbit from you, Ashab. Another said, no, I will buy the rabbit. The third said, I will pay more. And they began to compete. But Ashab said, my friends, you could not possibly afford our rabbit. Our rabbit is like a friend to us, like part of the family. We could never sell the rabbit to you. Oh, please, they said. They offered him all kinds of prices, 20 lira, 25 lira. Ashab said, if you really want to buy the rabbit, the only price I would accept would be 100 lira. 100 lira! But then the friends whispered to each other, if we put our money together, imagine how much power, how rich we could become with this magic rabbit. So they put all their funds together, 33 lira each. They had how much? 99 lira. Ashab and his wife said, 99 lira. What's 1 lira between friends? The deal is accepted. And they took the 99 lira from the 3 friends who were so pleased with themselves. And they went out of the house with the rabbit, thinking, what are we going to do? They hadn't even eaten. They hadn't even eaten. They were so preoccupied with the rabbit. Ashab and his wife sat down to eat the food. And the 3 friends said, I know. Let's send the rabbit, one of them said, to my wife. My wife is also a good cook. We will ask her to prepare some food. So they whispered to the rabbit, go to my house, tell my wife to prepare a delicious meal. And they set the rabbit off and they strolled towards the house in expectation of a delicious meal. But when they arrived, there was no smell of food. And when they went inside, the wife said, what are you here for? What, didn't the rabbit tell you? A rabbit? And they told the story. Everything that had happened. Oh, you fools, said the friend's wife. You idiots. You played a trick on Ashab. And Ashab and his wife have got their own back on you. You fools. And the 3 friends now realised that Ashab and his wife's trick was much cleverer than their own. That they had lost 99 lira and there was no way they would ever get it back. And so Ashab and his wife lived well from then on and wealthily.